President Donald Trump finished talks with Democratic pioneers on another stimulus bundle. Hours after Federal Reserve Chair Jerome Powell's most grounded call yet for more prominent spending. To abstain from harming the financial recuperation of the country. I have instructed my representatives to stop negotiating until after the election when, immediately after I win, we will pass a major stimulus bill that focuses on hardworking Americans and small business, Trump said Tuesday in a tweet. Stocks tumbled after Trump's presenting called an end on long stretches of hard-battled dealings between the organization and Congress. Leftists had most as of late pushed a $2.2 trillion bundle that neglected to accumulate Republican help in the House, while the White House had embraced $1.6 trillion. The S&P 500 index shut down about 1.4%, in the wake of having risen before in the day in the wake of Powell's mounting pressure on strategy producers to act. House Speaker Nancy Pelosi kept on demanding at least $2 trillion in upgrade, as per a Republican acquainted with the exchanges, while the GOP needed decisions in favor of such a huge bundle. The enactment that the House spent a week ago with just Democratic help likewise had measures contradicted by Republicans, including government-financed well-being inclusion for premature births and boost checks for undocumented settlers. Pelosi more than once summoned the Fed seat in her calls for Republicans to advance toward the Democrats' more far-reaching bill. Some ongoing monetary information, alongside a resurgence in COVID includes in certain states, likewise recommended to numerous examiners that administration help was getting additionally squeezing. Even if policy actions ultimately prove to be greater than needed, they will not go to waste. Powell told a virtual conference hosted by the National Association for Business Economics Tuesday morning. Too little support would lead to a weak recovery, creating unnecessary hardship for households and businesses. Pelosi said Trump's eagerness to walk away from negotiations shows the White House is in complete disarray. On Tuesday night, Trump said on Twitter that he may be eager to favor help for aircrafts and independent ventures that could be paid for with funds left over from the past stimulus bundle. Yet, Pelosi has contradicted piecemeal measures. Pelosi prior disclosed to House Democrats on a phone call that Trump's reasoning may be influenced by steroids he has taken to treat his COVID disease, as per an administrator on the call. After Trump's Tuesday evening tweet, Treasury Secretary Steven Mnuchin, who had been driving exchanges for the White House, officially revealed to Pelosi that the discussions had been stopped. The House Speaker proposed Tuesday night at a 92nd Street Y virtual occasion that if there is still no improvement bargain in the post-political race intermediary meeting of Congress, a portion of the infection alleviation subsidizing could be put on an unquestionable requirement pass spending charge expected to keep the administration open after December 11. Trump's declaration by tweet that he was reassessing talks was a turnabout from 3 days back when he tweeted while at Walter Reed National Military Medical Center that the nation required improvement and the different sides should work together and get it done. Trump consulted by phone Tuesday with Mnuchin, Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell and House Republican pioneer Kevin McCarthy before his tweets finished talks for the present. McConnell has been expressed that Senate Republicans were not keen on a bill with a $2.2 trillion sticker price, while Pelosi persistently requested the administration increase its offer. McConnell likewise has in his positions a group that would not like to spend significantly more by any stretch of the imagination. Mnuchin and White House Chief of Staff Mark Meadows were chipping away at a $1.6 trillion counteroffer to Pelosi that probably would not have been sought after without the Senate Majority Leader's favoring. McConnell said freely just that the GOP would take a gander at the White House offer. Some of the party's differences. It was not only the dollar figure that split the different sides. McConnell and numerous other Republican legislators likewise restricted a bailout for state and nearby governments, contending a lot of that would have gone to blue states to pay for existing monetary issues. What's more, Republicans had numerous different grumblings with Pelosi's diagram, which they viewed as a sectarian list of things to get. leaning toward a more customized and less expensive methodology zeroing in on help for schools, organizations and infection-related medical care. Trump especially demonized Democrats' interest for nearly $1 trillion in help to state and nearby specialists as a handout to ineffectively run, principally Democratic-drove states. The Democrats cut that sum down the middle in their most recent offer. Yet Trump in his tweets said Pelosi was not negotiating in good faith. The Fed boss in his comments Tuesday featured that investigation after the Great Recession 10 years prior demonstrated that strict financial plans at the state and nearby level had kept down the monetary recuperation. The outcomes of the withdrawal of government monetary help are unmistakable and quick. American Airlines Group. What is more, United Airlines Holdings said they would begin laying off a sum of 32,000 laborers, accusing lapsing government help. Walt Disney Company is cutting 28,000 positions while Allstate Corporation, the fourth biggest U.S. vehicle guarantor, is cutting 3,800, generally 8% of its workforce. Americans' wages fell by 2.7% in August as supplemental protection profits by the first round of upgrade lapsed, taking steps to slow customer spending. The economy has been moving pretty much sideways since midsummer. Mark Zondi, boss financial analyst for Moody's Analytics, said in an ongoing note to customers. With prospects fading for more federal relief, odds that the recovery will come undone are rising. Trump's Democratic rival, Joe Biden, blamed Trump for not putting forth a real attempt to agree. Not once did he bring Republicans and Democrats together in the Oval Office, on the phone, or by Zoom, to get a relief package that would help working people and small businesses in this country, Biden said in a statement.